Hi, I'm Tricia from Ribbon Box, and I'm going to show you how to make simple flowers, bows and embellishments using metallic mesh ribbons. Metallic mesh ribbon is knitted from very, very fine wire, and it's knitted like a big sock, which makes it hollow. It's about 3/4 inch wide when you buy it, and the first thing you do, and this is the absolute must, you pull it and you stretch it and you run it through your fingers, and that will take it down to about half its original width. To make a flower like we've got on the cards, just pull a little fishtail. You're just stretching the mesh from side to side, and then you can easily open the mesh. Tease it out very gently from the centre. Don't pick the edge, otherwise you'll unravel the knitting. And after a couple of seconds you can feel it starting to curl over your fingers. Just stop and pinch it in the middle and roll it between your finger and your thumb. That will make you a little stalk. Then you can just flatten your flower, gently tease it out and get it to a better shape. Take a little gemstone or a bead, anything you like. Put that in the centre, and that will give you your little flower. So a bunch of flowers on a card is a very, very quick and easy decorative project. If you would like to make a necklace, and we have several versions, this is one with just beads and spacer beads. All you need to do, take your mesh, again don't forget to stretch it first, pull your little fishtail in it, open it up again, take a bead, and we use the acrylic pearls, just push that into your mesh and pull it along to where you want it to be. If you can see the hole in it, which is there, just wiggle it round between your finger and your thumb, and that will pull it in line with the mesh. Then if you want to, you can tie knots in between your beads, like so, and then you can roll a little cord, and you could do a knot, a bead and a knot to make a different style of necklace, or you can put little twists between your beads. And what I did, I just rolled the end to make a little needle, took a spacer bead and just popped that on the outside. Push it up to the bead, then open your mesh and put your next bead in, and you just keep going till the necklace is as long as you want it to be. Now to add a fastening to your necklace, that's also very, very easy. All you need is a ribbon crimp. You need 2 of those, 2 split rings and a clasp of your choice. And to put your clasp on, all you need to do is just neaten the end of your ribbon like so. Take your little ribbon crimp, and you've got a hinge on one side and a little box end on the other. Just place the ribbon inside that little box end like so, and then squash the hinge shut. With your pliers, squash that side shut and that side shut, and then your markings are on the other side. Take your split ring and open it and put that onto the end of the ribbon crimp. Close the split ring. Do the same on the opposite end, but this time, instead of just closing the ring, thread on your little lobster clasp or whatever fastening of your choice you would like, and your necklace would be complete. It makes brilliant little bows. To make a bow, all you need is about 20 centimeters of the ribbon. Always remember to stretch it first. Fold it in half. There's no real rules. 20 centimeters work, but if you have a longer ribbon, you'll have a bigger bow. Fold it in half and just pinch it to mark the center. Cross the roll edges over about 1/2 inch and put the center of the crossover to your center mark. Twist a couple of times, that will lock it all together. Then all you need to do is just tease it out around each loop. Go right round both loops, and that will give you instant little frilly bow. If you want to, you can add another piece around the center. Just twist at the back, and then if you want to, you can leave little tails. You can also make your bows look spectacular. Get 2 and pop them together, and onto that piece I've threaded a little diamante slider. Just thread that around the centre of your bow, twist at the back, and again you can leave little tails if you want to. If you want to turn that into a brooch, that's very quick and easy. Take a flat back brooch pin, hold that against the back of the two bows, and then when you twist the piece around the middle, twist it hard against the brooch pin, and then you can either again leave your tails or you can trim that off with a blob of glue on the end and push it to one side, and then you have a very pretty little brooch. Making flowers is also very, very easy. Again, stretch your ribbon and take a brad. Now we use big pearl brads because they give you an instant flower centre. Push the ribbon onto the spikes of your brad and make a loop and come back onto your spikes. The loop's approximately a couple of inches from the spikes to the fold in the loop, but again there's no real rules. Come back onto the spikes and push it down hard, and you're ready to make a second loop. Back onto the spikes, over the top, and push it down hard. Make a third loop, onto your spikes again and push it down, and you just keep going until you've got 5 loops around the edge of your brad. Now 5 is fine if you want to just make a flower for a card, but if you want to, you can turn things into a brooch by putting more loops onto the brad. Now if you're just going to make an ordinary flower that you're going to glue to something, just open the spikes up and press them flat. But if you want to, you can turn that into a brooch. Take a flat back brooch pin and just put that onto the spikes, like so. Open a spike up either side, and that will permanently hold your brooch pin onto the back of your flower. But if you just want to make a flower, open the spikes and press them flat. Then just work round each loop exactly the same as we did with the bow, and open out each one. And as you do that, your frilly petal shapes all pop up and you get a very, very pretty little flower. You never waste anything with this ribbon. Any tiny bits that you've got left, don't throw them away. Little tiny piece, just twist in the middle, like so, and then just hold it a little bit in from the edge so that you don't unravel the knitting, and just gently tease it out and tweak out one side a little bit more than the other. Do the same on the other side, tease that one out, and that will give you a little butterfly. Now the last thing that I want to show you is a Christmas tree, and that again is very, very simple to do. Take your mesh, stretch as we've been told, twist at the top and just pull a little shape like so. Don't worry what the shapes look like to begin with. Come down about 1/2 inch and you're going to stretch it from the bottom, because you don't want to lose that kink that's in the middle, because that will form part of the shape of your Christmas tree. Now that shape is slightly bigger than the first one. Come down about 3/4 inch this time and pull an even bigger one in there. You can be quite rough with it, it's not going to break. And that will give you 3 shapes, different sizes. And once you've got that, all you need to do is to tweak out with your nails each shape to make points. And that will give you a little Christmas tree shape. Now you can trim the bottom off and put a bow or a pot on it, or you can twist it to make a little trunk. Trim off the top and then just add your diamantes where you would like them to be, to give your tree that lovely sparkle and look of baubles on it. Thank you for watching. If you would like to see more of our products and ribbons, please visit www.ribbonbox.co.uk.